I love Sid. Welcome back. Awesome. Hi again, I'm Roxanne Swinehart. I am a Ascension guide, I like to call it. That's an aspect of belief, a perspective of what this is all about, why you are here in the flesh experiencing what we call 3D reality. Please come in, come. Hi, baby. We're going to have to hold this, deserves a hug. Come here. Okay, we're back. Thank you. Oh, another one of those things. I love this tattoo's given to me. Hi. Look at you. Come, kato. Kato apa kisa para kalo. Nakala. If we need more chairs, we can grab some. I think we're going to need some. We're going to go grab, we're going to bring a couple
I'll
of
sit
you.
over here.
We're going to grab some more chairs. So, back to the point, Ascension is my perspective of why you're here. Okay? What this is all about. Why are you alive? Why are you conscious? Why is there misery? Why is there love? Why is there joy? Why is there all this that's going on? And if you have questions about that, Hew, the first guy that will come in, will answer those. The second one will be Osifius. He will come in, and then the well-known Bashar is going to show up, and there might be a few that come through to answer these questions. Usually in my speakings that I have, I speak for about an hour, and then I will go ahead and channel. But tonight, they said, let's have some fun and answer questions through that, through the channeling, because it gives a kind of a separation from me, hi, Roxy, 3D person, is this real type of thing, to, wow, that's different energy, and it makes it more valid for you. And it also gives you freedom, because in a way you're talking to an alien, which you are, or an extraterrestrial, whatever you prefer. Or in Osifius' case, a constellation, an entire constellation. That's his entity. He's not an actual being right now. That's his incarnation as a constellation. So, we're going to start. Any questions so far? Any guidelines? You guys have any? One guideline. There might be a question that you cannot, we or they, won't answer. What that means is it'll be an infringement upon free will. Okay? What that means is we can't get the help beyond the infringement of free will. I know that sounds a little weird, but the collective now, we're allowed, so to speak, to have this much interaction with aliens because the collective conscience is allowing that. But there are things beyond that that we're not allowed as human incarnations to get knowledge of, because again, will be infringement upon free will. If you want to know more about that, you'll ask me. All right, so I'm going to go, and depends. Hi, Katrina. It depends on who comes in first, which I think it's going to be Hew, and then Osifius, and then Bashar, and there might be others as well. So let's start. Are you guys ready? Buckle in, because this is fun. And good evening. My name is Hew. I'm a spiritual kind of spirited entity. I'm here again, once again, in your time, again in your time. But again, there's no time, so there's only now, so I've never really left in that perspective. So let's talk about that. I'm here again as what you would know as a speaker. What is a speaker? A speaker is a person that comes in the flesh or in this manner through this channel as an entity to impart knowledge upon the collective to help them raise the ascension from complete darkness to enlightenment, remembrance, eternal love, which you all are. So, to start out with, a guideline. Free will, that's all. You'll understand if I respond in a way that you might appear as negativity. However, there is no negativity, as all love is just a distortion of your current belief system. So, with that, I am open to any questions. Remember, let's look at it in this aspect. In your imagination, it is private, is it not? Until you speak it, draw it, live it, however you choose to get it out there. But the imagination itself is private. So the questions you ask are private. Why? You're saying that can't be because this room full of people. You're imagining the people there. You're taking that into a fact. There's nobody here except you. You're just imagining them here. You're telepathically getting together and say, we're going to meet here at this time and just imagine this interaction. Okay. But truly, you're the only one here in your conscience. You think this is reality, but it is your conscience creating your reality through your imagination. So please have zero fear, is the point. Don't fear what you're thinking. Someone might, oh, that was an odd question, or that's too private, or I don't know, and I don't know if I want to ask that. So it's up to you. However, take the fortitude of your self-truth, that driving force that says I can all the time, switching from I can to I am. Feel the validity in those words. I am. Let it resonate within your soul, your spirit, your heartbeat of conscious love that you all eternally are. And ask your questions freely, please. Because your questions give answers to those who need that, or you would have asked the question. The question is for you, but we are also a collective for all. So the questions are for you and all. And by the way, that's all of you, one. Does that make sense? Yes. Oh, lovely. Look at the senses everywhere. Yes. Perfect. Okay, so first question on, let's say, if you want to start in the category or not. If we have a delay in questions, then I will give you an ideology, maybe of a certain parallel to go down of a idea. For example, how did it all start? Who are the Illuminati, Luminary, Lumadina, their real names, so to speak? So, the floor is yours. Anybody?
I have a question.
Yes.
I'd like to know why I'm here.
Again.
Why am I here?
You are here for the service to life. Boy, that doesn't seem much. What do I want out of life? What's in it for me? Let's think about this. If you did not know life in and of itself, imagine right now what you would be truly missing. The smiles, the flowers, the love, the emotion, the happiness, even the sadness turned into cry of joy to happiness once again. You've all lived the rampant of emotions from one end to the other, haven't you? You are experiencing life. Life in itself is service to life. Discount that, discount yourself. You are always thinking of the future based on your past to create your now. What does that mean? Well, I got to pay my bills Friday. Okay. I have this much money. Okay. This is what I can buy. Okay. Create your reality. So now you're in future or in past, but you are not now. I am now. I am alive now. This is my PowerPoint of creativity. I'm alive. I'm alive. I'm now. I exist. I am worth it. Make sense? It's okay. So, that itself is the reason for just not putting it down, life. But, or however, in addition to, and remember, however you choose to perceive it, guess what? It's your choice how to live life according to your beliefs. Look around. How many cultures do you see? How many countries have any of you visited to see, wow, how do they live like that? Well, just the way you do in your paradigm. Do you see now how your cultural beliefs, your self-taught beliefs of validation, acceptance, to be loved, separation of identity, all of that creates your reality? So in that, realize now you have a choice. So that choice is yours. Oh, no, I have power to make a choice. You mean I have responsibility? Yes, but you have the ability to respond. You are eternal. You think you are just the sum of your parts, your education of schools, your beliefs that you've gotten. That's what you perceive you are. But you're more. You are eternal. You are forever. You are the Matrix is you. You will never, ever, ever stop living. Right now, you are all as dead as you're going to be and as alive as you're going to be. Forever. You never were born. You will never die. You've always been, because everything is now. This now never ends. Never ends. Never ends. So choose your life the way you fulfill your own dreams, your own destiny, your own perceived joys. Believe that, and you will create that. Anyone love misery? What do you get? Misery. Simple enough. Keep being miserable, and you attract misery. Be loved, you will attract love. And of course, everyone's thinking, well, I need money. No kidding. You will get your abundance in one way or the other. Trust that. No, it's not going to happen today. You guys live in time. You have to be in time. So be patient. Your life is the gift to yourself. You are a human species. 7 billion of you, but not really. Because you guys keep coming back over and over and over and over and over again. And in that, there's still a line, people wanting to get in, but you won't let them. Because you have seniority. What does that mean? You get first dibs on the next available incarnation. People say we have overpopulation. No, we never had overpopulation. We just wanted to be here more. Because it's fun. Yes, how can it be fun? There are people dying, there's wars, there's hate, there's criminals. There's all this bad stuff. Put it aside. Is there anything happy in your life? So dwell upon that. Believe that. Create that as your reality, and that is what you will create. Why do we have negativity? To show us what we don't want. How many of you want to continue to have politicians? Government is an organizational institute in your future. Who runs the government? Ta-da! You turn the power back to yourselves. Because you are born of eternal love. And if everybody is eternal love, acting and remembering their highest vibration of their true self, what are you going to get back? Eternal love. So there is no prisons, there is no crime, there is only unity through the individual expression of each person. Each person's creativity. And instead of looking at that, I don't understand that, or that's not cool, or I wish I can do that. Nope, you go, wow, awesome, bring me in. How exciting. The whole attitude changes. So service to life is important. But service to life for life itself, how valuable that is. When you feel pain, get in it. Feel it. And then change it. And then realize at that point your power of creativity. This may seem a little far-fetched, but you are creating right now your spirit in the flesh. You, all of you are creating your spirit in the flesh. That transforming is happening right here. Don't think that's powerful? Sit for a minute. Feel the pulsation of your creativity. And realize that it goes out. Yes, you have to create the world as a collective, of course. We can't have a whole bunch of little individual self-worlds, but that's not the idea. The idea is the ascension of the human species, not you. You are already ascended. You are full remembrance of the Creator. You're down here ascending the species as your individual self. By the way, your individual self never stops, always existed. In other words, you will remember everything that you are. Stay away from the term nirvana. Nirvana means melding back into the source and complete forgetfulness. Don't want to do that or there's no one left. How fun is that? We started backwards, all happened. Nope. What the idea is that you get to continue in your timeline, but always have been in reality, your individual expression of yourself. What a gift. And it's all beliefs. Period. You are believing something all the time. You are trusting that you will get up and there will be a floor underneath you. You do trust that. Change that belief and make the floor, let's say, grass. Believe that enough that that is real, and you will have grass in your bedroom. Fact. Fiction to fact. How's that? Anything else? I ramble a little, I know. You're welcome. Is there anything else?
You answered my question, thank you.
How many Earth ages have there been where civilizations are completely destroyed?
Your first impression that I'm getting is your Atlantean age. I could be wrong. However, it's my truth, so it's not wrong. Here's what the idea is. Let's look back to 16.3 billion years ago. There was an incarnation of humanity. The reason for this incarnation was defense for Mother Earth. Gaia, in her first incarnation as a 3D planet. Mother Gaia, Earth, known to you, is an entity, alive and well. Mother Gaia needed protection from another entity to use Mother Gaia as an outpost in what you would call 3D paradigm, third dimension plus time, fourth dimensional, 3D, that, let's say that negative incarnation wanted to experience full negativity. That is an aspect. You look at it as bad, but it's not. It is an expression of the whole to understand. That's what it is. So, humans were brought to help defend Mother Earth and not be used as a planetary outpost, which Gaia at the time was not in this position in your current position in the galaxy you known as the Milky Way. She was much more towards the center. We are discussing. Okay, we will put this out there. Does anyone remember the series Star Wars? Equate that to the first 16.3 billion years ago. You don't get anything out of imagination. You get everything out of the now. Nothing comes from imagination that is fake. In other words, imagination is now. So, did Star Wars happen? Yes! Here's your belief, yes or no. Have fun. So, that was the reason for that first incarnation. The very first human incarnation. Larger than we are now. Taller. But human. Atlantis was, let's say, take one timeline of that one. You had another timeline of a complete positive 3D, not human, ascension species. The luminary. Everyone thinks luminary existed in this time. Nope, they came back to this time to help with DNA splicing to give the DNA that you all have. The junk DNA that the scientists can't figure out yet what it does. Well, guess what? It's starting to happen now. It's popping like corks. Back to the point. That was species is gone. Then there was another species that ascended completely in the negativity. Okay? Those timelines can converge, did converge to some aspects. Your planetary picture of your continents right now was accurate, however, missing the continent of Mu, M-U, Atlantis. Sank. Blew themselves up with a nuclear bomb. Yes, a nuclear bomb. Don't look at time as an evolution. You're skipping all over the place all the time anyway. Just look at that with open eyes and understand. So they became a very ascended civilization. Ascended as in talents. Talents of abilities. Telepathy, teleportation, healing, sound, vibration, lifting, I don't know, 50, 60 ton rocks and stuff with best thing to say is vibration. Sound vibration. Energy, electricity, the whole gambit that you have today. Why do you think you have today's idea of electricity? You didn't just think it up. You remembered it because it existed already in the now. You just pulled it from that to bring it here. So, Atlantis was a beautiful, prosperous, intellectual, philosophical, loving,